Hello and welcome everybody to another Pioneer Masters Draft. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at diamond number 3. So I'm right now kind of going back and forth between Pioneer Masters and Foundations, having a little bit of fun with both sets. And what I've seen so far is a lot of people seem to be preferring the Foundation set, but at the same time, Pioneer Masters is new, so I want to kind of delve back and forth into Pioneer Masters and just see how it goes. Let me know. Do you like kind of going back and forth between the formats, or should we just make the full-on transition to Masters, or should we just continue cranking out Foundations content? But we will continue Pioneer Masters Draft in today's video. And before we hop into this video, I just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Check out TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Whether you need to pick up a booster box or singles, make sure you check them out and click that affiliate link in the description below. Additionally, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. Things such as deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, and more. If you want top-of-the-line stuff, make sure you check them out. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. All right, ready up? Let's do this. You know what I haven't drafted? I want to draft the Gates. There's just so many things I want to draft. Do I want to draft Kiora, the Crashing Wave? So I think this is a bonus sheet card. I don't like drafting blue-green. I think it is already proven itself to be the worst color combination. Let's see. 4 mana, you get to explore. It protects itself. What else is in the pack? Let's see. At common, we have Wild Slash, Undead Butler, Philology Archaeologist, Imperious Oligarch. There's Catacomb Sifter, which is quite nice. Shamanic Revelation. Draw a card for each creature you control, then you gain 4 life. Card can be okay. There's also Seed Guardian. I mean, I'm trying to have fun with this set. Maybe I can draft the Gates deck. I don't know, but I'm gonna take the Kiora. I wouldn't be shocked if Catacomb Sifter is the pick out of that pack, but it's mythic, it's Kiora. We don't get to see it that often. Let's take it here and see where things go. Here we have a bunch of okay cards. Stab Wound is okay. There's Clutch Occurrence and Essence Scatter. I feel like in a deck that's looking to utilize the Kiora, I'd rather have the Essence Scatter, play a more controlling style deck. There's an Opalate Gatekeepers, but I don't think I want to take that early. And if I did want to go with a Gates deck, then I could take the Golgari Guildgate, but I don't think I want to take it that early. Anyways, I first picked Kiora, this Crashing Wave, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to end up in the Gates deck. I'm just taking it and seeing where things go. Moving on to this pack, we have Scatter to the Winds, which is a decent counterspell. It's a 3-mana counterspell that in the late game awakens and turns your lands into a creature. There's the Archaeologist, there's Skyrider Elf, and Simic Guildgate. You know, I already have a counterspell. Scatter can be okay. There's also Skyrider Elf, but why don't we take the Guildgate? Let's do it. It's on color, right? So that's something that I'm really, really interested in. And let's see where things go. All right, moving on here, we have Devour Flesh and Boulder Salvo as okay removal spells. Leaf Crown Dryad's fine. Zephyr Winder is fine. But I also really like Pilgrim's Eye. Maybe I just want to take that. All right, let's just take the Pilgrim's Eye. I feel like if I want to draft a successful blue-green deck, I need to be more than just blue and green. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Oh, I do love me a Krull Harpooner. So I do think I'm going to take that here. A good pack here with Clutch Occurrence and Essence Scatter once again. So blue could reasonably be open. Storm Chaser Mage is really, really nice in blue-red. And Dreadboard is a fantastic removal spell. And early on right now, it does look like Rakdos seems to be the best color combination. Mostly because they have the best removal spells. And Dreadboard at common obviously is really, really strong. But let's take the Harpooner here and see where things go. Now, noting again that I am not seeing a whole lot of the Gates payoff cards, which is a little bit of a concern. Here, I think I'm going to take Jesse and Thief. Balagate Recovery is also fine. Leaf Crown Dryad's fine. Nimbus Knight's fine. But I like the upside of the Thief. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct, but let's take it here. And now we have this pack that has Experiment 1, but that's not really what I feel like the blue-green deck's looking to do. I could see perhaps taking a Possessed Skob here for a potential splash, just to draft a nice like Soul Tie value deck. I'd rather not splash Read the Bones here. So yeah, let's take the Skob. think that's a better splash than the Dreg Mangler. And I don't think I'm going to generally end up with an aggressive enough deck for Experiment 1. Yeah, all right. Let's take the Scob. Let's draft a fun value deck, okay? What I need, though, is interaction. And that is the issue with blue-green, is just you just lack a lot of removal. I do have the Harpooner. The Kiora can slow things down. So if I can find some blacks, like Obnixilus's Cruelty, obviously, on the splash would be fantastic. Yeah, Gates is definitely being taken. Here I'll take a Gust of Wind as an interactive spell. Selesnya Charm is also okay, but I think I like it a little bit less on the splash. I'm not seeing a ton of black. I'm not seeing the Gate cards. I'm seeing some blue. I don't think I'm seeing a lot of white either. Am I seeing red? Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like blue and green are the colors that I might need to be, but not seeing a lot of the Gate stuff. But, you know, still early. Blue is probably one of the colors we're supposed to be. All right. Oh, wow. A lot of good cards. There's a Catacomb Sifter. Perhaps black-green is where we need to be. There's also Seed Guardian. I don't really like Biden of Thassa that much. You know, given that I'm more likely to be a blue-green base, as much as I think specifically black-green is open, I think Seed Guardian is still good enough to take. It's a 4-mana 3/4 reach creature that when it dies, it just makes me another creature. I think that's what I want, even though there's a Catacomb Sifter in that pack. Like I said, black didn't seem super-duper open out of that pack, so I'm just going to take this here. And now I'll take the Golgari Guildgate. Clutch Occurrence is fine, but I think I'm interested in taking the Gate here. I think I'm just going to have more than enough playables here, and I do want to see if I can live the Gate Dream, if possible. Here we have, ooh, interesting, Philology Archaeologist or Leaf Count Dryad. I have a Scob and a Seed Guardian. Let's take the Archaeologist. I don't have infinite spells right now, but I just feel like there's a lot more upside with the Archaeologist with this setup, so let's go ahead and take that. Now I will take Guildgate over the Leaf Crown Dryad because oftentimes you are interested in splashing red if we do get a Gate, and the Leaf Crown Dryad I think is simply just replaceable. So let's just take the Guildgate here. And like I said, we're not drafting a ton of this format, so I want to have a bunch of fun with it. And what better way to have fun than to take a bunch of Guildgates. Here I will take the Stormchaser Mage. Is there a world where we end up in blue-red? Unlikely. But that is a late Stormchaser Mage as well. But the Gatekeepers didn't table. Hidden Strings is wildly unplayable, but so is Scion of Ugin. Why is this even in here? So our mana fixing is okay. Our curve is fine. Can certainly use more interaction. District Guide, I think, is much better than Pilgrim's Eye. Could use that. Glade, this is not a Glade cover scout deck, I'll tell you that much. All right, moving on. What do we have? Soul Flare, Delve. If a creature card with flying was exiled, okay, so it gets kind of the stats of whatever you exile with Soul Flare, but it's double black, so I don't think I really want that. There's Jessian Thief. We don't have a million spells. There's Essence Scatter and Gust of Wind, I think, as options. I think I'll just take Essence Scatter. Can't really go wrong with it too much. There's also Gust of Wind, but I feel like I'm going to have less flyers in this deck, so I think I'd rather just start with the 2 Essence Scatters and just kind of take it from there. Chromanticore is really interesting. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4, flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, and lifelink. Can my mana support this? Green, black, green, red, blue, green. This card's sweet! 7 mana to bestow? I mean, what else am I taking? There's a Cloudfin Raptor, there's a Simic Guildgate. You know what? I'm here to have fun. Okay? Today, I am the People's Champion. Today, I will take the card that says Gate. There's Lumbering Falls as well. A lot of good mana fixing. Gnarlback Rhino is also fine, but let us take the Gate Colossus and let us go extremely deep. There's a Guild Summit, or do I want Gateway Plaza here? Look, this is the plan here, okay? Anything that says Gate, I will probably take. Like Gate Payoff type card. Cruel Revival, I don't have a zombie, so it's kind of a bad removal spell. Gatekeepers are pretty replaceable. We're just going to take Azorius Guildgate here now. And we are moving in, friends. We are moving in. Important thing in this type of deck is still making sure that you have enough things to do early. Shore up the early game. I would love to pick up some ramp creatures. Kiora's Follower, Voyaging Satyr, And then, obviously, if my mana allows us to, we can just splash whatever removal spells we need. Okay, Archway Angel and Gust of Wind. I guess I just take the Angel, right? It says Gate on it. I will say, my top end is looking pretty good now. We just want more mana fixing and gates if possible. Don't really care about Gust of Wind. That's not the interaction that I want. I think when the pack is somewhat middling, I'm just going to take the gate. And then if there's like a good cheap removal spell or ramp effect or a gate card, that's what I'll take. Is this a gate? No. Certainly don't want a colorless land in this type of deck. There's a Nessian Asp, which I'm not a big fan of. I guess I will take a Rakdos Guildgate here. I don't want too many gates that don't tap for blue or green, I don't think. But I do have a Scob, I do have a Chromantic Core. I think I can probably afford to play one Rakdos Guildgate here. And we do have the Angel, the Colossus, and the Guild Summit right now as gate payoff cards. So we do want to keep that gate count reasonably high. Gust of Wind in this deck doesn't seem super strong. But I guess I'll take it just to have another interactive spell. Like, the Thieves and the Gust of Winds just feel okay. I only have the one flyer, so like I said, this is just not as good as you would like. Here, there's a Sight Beyond Sight, but this card just seems a little bit too slow. Given all the colors that we're interested in playing, I think I'm just going to take a Darksteel Ingot here and put it in the maybe pile. Maybe we play the Darksteel Ingot. I really need to find ways to survive the early game, though. I really, really want the Sweeper. I would really love the Sweeper. Here, there is another... This is not a Guildgate, but it is a creature land. So I think I'm going to take it, given that I'm blue and green, and I don't really care too much for Honored Hydra. Yeah, let's just take the Lumbering Falls for mana. So many things come into play tapped. Actually, I like Naturalist in this format. I'm going to take it. It's a May, and I just think disenchant effects are perfectly fine to play in this format, so... I guess I'll take another Ingot. I don't want to play a Destructive Revelry, though. Alright, cheap stuff. Cheap stuff and gate payoff cards. That's what we're looking for. A double black card is not something I'm very interested in, though. Zathra Necromancer was fantastic in that black-white sacrifice deck that we had, but certainly not good enough here. We have decent fixing for black, so we could just take Ob Nixilis's Cruelty as a splashable removal spell. I think I'm interested in that, actually. Let's take that. I mean, I do like a Pilgrim's Eye. There's a gate in here as well, but we do need to make sure that we can kill some things. There's a Guild Gate. I mean, I'm taking the Planeswalker, all right? This even fixes me. Sarkhan Unbroken, come on down. We are going so deep. So deep. This is ridiculous. Is it good? I don't know. Is it sweet? Yes. Yes, it is. All right, I don't need a third Gust of Wind. There's a Swift Reckoning, which could be okay. I don't really think I care for Sylvan Primordial either. But I think this is just a pit pack where we just take another Dimir Guildgate here. And this does make it so that the splash on the Ob Nixilis's Cruelty becomes much stronger. So happy about that. No gate payoff cards here. There's a gate in the Gruul Guildgate, but we're going to slam Niblis of Frost. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you get to freeze something. That is an excellent, excellent creature to play. So what are we looking at? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 20 cards right now. Could certainly still use some more cheap things to play. I feel like all the ramp we're just not getting any of the ramp creatures, which is kind of unfortunate. What? I haven't even seen this card. Okay. There's a Philology Archaeologist or an Evolving Wilds, or I can just take another gate. A white gate. I think I'm going to have enough playables, although the Archaeologist looks pretty good here, actually. Just exactly the type of thing that I want. I have Recursion. I have some good spells. All right, and I need 2 drops. I'll take the Archaeologist. This is simply just a pick that I made for curve considerations here. This doesn't really feel like a Boon Satyr deck, so I do think this is probably a pack where I can just take a Golgari Guildgate. Yeah, the Black Splash is basically free at this point. And now we have this pack that has nothing particularly interesting. Cartel Aristocrat's fantastic, but not in our, obviously not in our blue-green base deck. I already have a Nessie and Asp, I think. Oh, no, I don't. But let's just go ahead and just take another Guildgate. 9 gates. 9 gates with... We only have 3 gate payoff cards, though. Yeah, I mean... I got nothing. I was going to say look, but I got nothing. All right, Gnarlback Rhino. This is not a good Gnarlback Rhino deck. I can't really target my creatures. I don't know that I need another gate. Could play like a Salundi Vision or a Leaf Crown Dryad. Yeah, let's just take another gate. Look, if there's a gate in the pack, I feel like I just have to take it. Unravel the Ether is actually probably main deckable. So I think I'm going to take that here. Yeah, let's just take the Unravel. Instant speed disenchant effects. I feel like, based on what I've seen so far in this format, I do feel like there is a home for this. 11, 22. Okay. And I needed to just take a card, a playable card. So, all right, what do we have here? I mean, there's a Destructive Revelry, but this is on the splash. It's harder to cast. There's a Dragmangler that I can take, or a Nessie and Asp. I have so many black sources. I think I'm just going to take Dragmangler here. I do have double Archaeologist. So just to have as a cheap-ish speed bump for everything I'm trying to play. And then now I think Selesnya Charm could potentially act as a removal spell too. And I don't really want to play double Darksteel Ingot. So I think this is it. We are all of the colors. I am very curious to see how this deck's going to play out. Is it good? Probably not. Is it fun? Absolutely. I don't think I'm going to fog. Do I have enough card draw on this type of deck? I don't know. Doesn't really feel like a Nimbus Naiad deck. All right, so we are blue, green, black, white, red. Yep. That is what we are. That is what we are. Okay. I mean, with the Pilgrim's Eye, we probably want one of everything, is my guess. So what is our green situation? All right, I got to figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green sources. Okay, and our blue situation is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue sources. Okay. Might even want another island if we can afford it, but I don't know that we actually can. We have 2 red cards, so certainly one mountain makes a lot of sense. And then we have 3 white cards? Where's the third one? Oh, Chromanticore. Okay, so 1 plains also makes sense. 5 black cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I mean, honestly, the mana is probably about as good as I can make it, just in terms of what I have available. So I just got to figure out what I need to cut. I actually do not mind the mana base all that much. So let's just figure out what we're going to cut out of this configuration. Let's cut Nimbus Naiad. I think I will probably just cut the Selesnya Charm here, just because it's on the splash. Gust of Wind is also not particularly strong. I wonder if I want an Unravel the Ether over a Gust of Wind. But we'll just go with this. I have the Naturalist main as well. Is it a little bit clunky? Yeah, but it's got a reasonable curve and lots of gates and some gates payoff cards. I'm really curious to see how this deck plays out. We shall see. All right, now before round 1 starts, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for all of your support. It truly does mean a lot and allows me to continue making all of this content. Access to the Patreon will give you access to my Discord channel, which I do believe is a really great way to up your limited game. Great community there. Shout out to all the members in the Discord. All right, I'm on the play. I have 3 guild gates. I will keep. I have all of my colors. So, Chromanticore is going to be great. Is it slow? Yes. Oh no, a plains. Our only weakness. Maybe they play like a Sungrace Pegasus. Wouldn't that be awesome? We drew the Chromanticore. I'm going to hold the Harpooner just because Blue-White has a lot of flyers. And I can just keep up the Essence Scatter here anyways. Okay, we'll just counter that. They're going to get value off of that anyways, so. Wow. I don't know what color to get. I think it's a second green, right? Yeah, let's get... Because we have Seed Guardian in our deck. Blue, green, red. Okay. The bestow cost is 7. Okay. Niblis of Frost. Well, we're gonna kill it. I just don't know how. I think it's just with the Harpooner. Alright. Because now we get to keep up Ob-Nixilis' cruelty. And look at our hand! Just... This is not really a gate stack, but it's just a 5-color control deck. And I am absolutely loving it here. Philology Archaeologist. They get back Triplicate Spirits. Wow. That is incredible. I'm not even sure what I was supposed to play there, but I feel like you can't go too wrong playing a Sarkhan. I'm going to actually keep my Pilgrim's Eye back just to protect the Sarkhan even more. And then next turn, we can actually bestow with the Chromanticore if I can draw a land. Is it time to make some flyers? It sure is. Also, I can just make 2 dragons, which is an option. That's another tap land, huh? Okay. I will play a Niblis of Frost. And pass. This just sets me up really, really nicely for future turns. And I have a lot of blockers for Sarkhan, which is really nice. I didn't maximize my mana usage, but should be okay. So what... Oh, man. Oh, this is nuts. I can play Ob-Nixilis' Cruelty plus Kiora next turn. I can just make another dragon, which is never bad. If I make another dragon, though, I can't play 2 things. You know... I gotta do what I gotta do. The classic game of protect the Planeswalker, right? Just always gonna do that. Sure. Sure. They have 3 cards left. Like how are they gonna stop this? Sarkhan is just... It's not unbroken, it is broken. Oh, this gets something back too? Okay. Blue, green, Kiora. Maybe they have a bounce spell for Niblis, I don't know. Oh, Scattered to the Winds, nice, okay. And... Still just gonna hold this back, I think. I mean, they've done a pretty good job of grinding through my creatures, right? They killed my dragon with Azorius Charm. They countered my Kiora. I just have so much action. I'm gonna freeze it in case they somehow save it with Sajiri Step. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chromanticore! Let's go! Come on! Yes! Chromanticore for the win. Sarkian Chromanticore. Oh man, this deck was fun. Even if we go 1-3, we at least got to win in very impressive and fun fashion. All of the colors. All of them. All right, opponent on the play, and we have an extremely slow hand, but that's kind of our deck. I'm happy I took that Archaeologist, I will say. Maybe this was a mulligan, honestly. Oh yeah, this was... we are so dead. Okay, we at least drew up Nixilis' Cruelty. Okay, Undead Butler's not too bad. I'm gonna cast a Cruelty just to keep my life total alive, low. I need a red and a white source to be able to cast everything. How unlucky are we? I'm just kidding. Oh, nothing! Okay. Hey, that's perfect for us. That is perfect. That means their hand is just a bunch of removal spells. Okay, which is completely fine for us. I'm gonna go ahead and get a... oh, wow, I can... Let's go get a mountain with this. Alright. There was just nothing to Gust of Wind. That's the problem. That is where the problem lies. Whoa, they discarded Dreadhound? Dreadhound seems really good here. Sidisi? Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. They did all of the things. Alright, here's the plan, okay? I'm gonna add blue. Then I'm gonna bounce the Sidisi. And then I'm gonna attack. Next turn I could add white. No, Dreadbore? I forgot about that. Damn. Okay. Okay. I mean, they probably have more removal here. I have 7 mana. I'm just gonna play Dragmangler because I'd like to Chromanticore the Dragmangler if possible. Let's see what they do though. I mean, they could have another Dreadbore, I guess. They sure do. Okay, fair enough. Sack the Centaur, get something, sure. Oh, that was my white source. I don't have a white source. I totally just blanked on the fact that I don't have that. Okay. Well, I do have an Essence Scatter for Dreadhound, so I think I want to keep that up. Meaning I can't play the Niblis of Frost. Playing a Possessed Scob on Obnixilis' Cruelty seems pretty good. I mean, I could have gone back Gust of Wind, but I think that's worse. Okay. Take 4. Counter that. Okay. Let's play the Archaeologist, because I want to keep up the Scatter again. Okay, let's get Gust of Wind. Yeah, I mean, let's just bounce this. Ooh, that's good. Guild Summit right now, I can use it to draw... I can use it to draw 4 cards. Which is awesome. Basilica Screecher, okay. I see. They can play a Sidisi and... Alright, how do I want to do this? I think I probably want to hold off on the Guild Summit for now. But what I can do is play Niblis of Frost, kill this, and just freeze the Sidisi, and that's so much damage. There are 4. And we have an awesome board. They have to have removal spells and such, right? And remember, we have a spell land here still, or a creature land, in the Lumbering Falls. And we can draw a bunch of cards if we want to as well. So, looking pretty decent here. This is just a lot for them to deal with, right? Granted, they got to tutor a bunch, so I can't just take things for granted here. Also, if I play Guild Summit, like, how many lands do I tap? Probably 3. I want to say 3 and keep up Essence Scatter. Like blue. But like I said, I have the with the creature land as well, just removal spells won't do it unless they play some kind of removal spell that gains them a bunch of life. Okay, they didn't awaken, so they have multiple removal spells here to play, I guess. I just don't see how they beat. This is just too many things. All right, 2-0. 2-0. We got to, basically, if we just play against other slow mid-range decks, we have a shot. If we play against an aggressive heroic deck, we have no shot. We have very polarized matchups. We needed like cards like the Gatebreaker Ram and the Sweeper to really have a chance against aggro or win the die roll. But if we keep playing against kind of slower, removal-filled type decks, we're going to have a pretty big edge. All right, we're on the draw. Very sad. But at least we have a turn 2 Essence Scatter. And if we draw land number 3, we can play the Ingot, which can hopefully unlock our hand. Surprised that we don't have a single gate in our hand. We just have 2 basics. Leading with gate is really nice. And then, obviously, now drawing a gate off the top wouldn't be terrible for the Angel, too. Oh, perfect. All right. Obviously, I could have had a gate of another color, but... All right, so our opponent, blue-green, likely doing the gate thing here. We shall see, but they're certainly going to ramp into something. I didn't see a single Satyr. Really interesting. That's a very good card that I'm not going to let resolve. And, ooh. Double the ingot, double the fun? I don't think people say that. People definitely don't say that. Artisan of Forms on... Oh, wait, no. That doesn't actually copy the Satyr. Well, they have a lot of mana. They definitely have a lot of mana. Let us play Niblis of Frost and then play the Guildgate. Oh, they can copy... They can copy my Niblis of Frost, can they? Can't they? Did not think about that. Wow, okay. Fair play. I have the Gust of Wind. What are you doing? That's not cool. The heck? All right. Alright. Not bad for us. They have the Artisan, but they need to target it again to get some extra value out of it. Gnarlback Rhino. Okay, so blue-green target, I'm going to call it. It's not a great name. I will say it's not a great name. I can go Ingot, Pilgrim's Eye, and then Gust of Wind. What do I need? I have all my colors now. I don't actually know. Black? Whatever. Let's bounce the Rhino. And let's keep this tapped. Let's attack. Well, we're kind of out of action now. We are kind of out of action. We drew a bunch of gates here. We are heavy on mana though. We have 17 lands, Pilgrim's Eye, and double Ingot. But the idea is that hopefully our payoffs are good enough. I have the Angel here that's going to gain me 6 life, it seems. Where are my Planeswalkers at? Give me some Planeswalkers. Guild Summit would be a nice draw. No, my Planeswalkers, not your Planeswalkers. The heck? All right.
Let's do what I want.
So they have the Rhino and something. Presumably their last card is some other spell they can cast. At least it feels that way. All right, well, I just need to play another big reach creature, so let's play this to slow down the Kiora here. Another land is not ideal. All right, well, we're in top deck mode. We certainly are. A lot of good cards to top deck, though. All right, Gnarlback Rhino is the play from the opponent. Audacity, sure. Very, very good on the Rhino. Just a solid body, right? 4 mana, 4/4 trample with upside. It's a lot for a common. But probably something that green needs. Ooh, what about Chromanticore? That would be nice. Oh no, they found something to... No. No. No, they copied Niblis of Frost. It's unblockable? They get to scry? This is just too much nonsense. So they're gonna what? Shut down my Angel or whatever? Okay, sure.
You can't halt the tides.
That was a really, really good draw. I wonder if they're gonna chump with the Dryad. No. Here's my question, though. What do I do with this Sarkhan? Right? Like, do I just draw a card or do I just make a dragon? I think I just make a dragon. I think, like, I know it's gonna die, but I make the dragon because that just means that I can pressure the Kiora. And I feel like ticking this up, it's really, like, they have a Gnarlback Rhino with Audacity on it as well. So I'm just playing this just to soak up some damage and give me more threats for the Kiora. Good back and forth here. Both decks kind of dirtling around. They actually just drafted blue-green Heroic. We'll see how that plays out. Oh, God. This Rhino is destroying me, by the way. Well, also our deck just kind of lacks removal, which just makes it not ideal. Okay.
Just go with the flow.
So Gnarlback Rhino, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and dealt by. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely on the back foot here. I'm not liking my chances here. This is unblockable, right? Yeah, okay. All right, we need a big draw. We need a big draw. They've gotten a lot of value. They continue to get value. Conclave Naturalists. I got a lot of targets. Just not sure which one to go after. I think it's the Aqueous Form. And then I'll hold this? Do I want to hold this? No, I'll just play it. I think we're just dead, though. They just have a much better board. Got a lot more value off their cards. And we got... I can't even say we got flooded. We drew half the lands, and we have a lot of mana sources in our deck. But we just need to lean heavily on the really late game stuff. And just not quite able to get there here. Leaf Crown Dryad, okay. Why would they copy my Naturalist? Don't you want to just copy your Nemesis Immortals? Okay. Oh, no, they just kept it the same. This Nemesis Immortals looks kind of suspect in this deck. But you can say the same thing about a lot of the cards in my deck, so... I'm at 11? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. That's savage. I mean, the thing is, the Rhino has a lot of upside. Like, the Rhino can give you a lot of value.
I am mighty like the sea.
Yeah, so they're just like a blue-green aggro tempo deck. You know, honestly, I kind of like it. I think that's probably how you have to build these decks. I think we're just dead. Yeah. All right. Too much value. Good beats. GG's, Mr. Nice Guy. Can't be too upset losing to a nice guy, to be fair. All right. 2-1 with our fun multicolored deck here. I wonder if I should just cut a land for a Selesnya Charm or something. Like, just because I have so little removal. Like, I wonder if that's actually something that I should be interested in doing. I have a lot of green sources in my deck, and I do have Essence Scatter turn 2, which means I probably should keep this hand just because I don't have a lot of turn 2 plays in my deck in general. Alright, so yeah, we'll keep. Hey, double Essence Scatter. Alright, as long as this 2-drop doesn't do that much damage to me. Okay, so there's the Oligarch. But we have Essence Scatter for the next 2 turns at least. No, you don't. Okay. Well, this Essence Scatter is all we have left, so next turn is going to be big. A Forest would be huge. Pilgrim's Eye would be phenomenal. Pilgrim's Eye probably for a Forest here. But yeah, I mean, we had the double Essence Scatter, which was admittedly very awesome. Pilgrim's Eye, yes! Okay. We are in action here. Curious to see what they play. Zulaport Cutthroat. Huh. I'm gonna take the 2 here. The reason being is I want to be able to play Gust of Wind. This is tough, though. God, my Gust of Wind got a lot worse. Let's see what they do here. They might sack it. They might sack it. The thing is, I want to play my Harpooner here anyways. So if they sack it, that's fine. Yeah. So it was basically 2 mana kill in Oligarch. It's not great, but being able to cast the Gust of Wind, it's just really hard to do in this spot anyways. So might as well just play things out here. And pass. I mean, they're down to 3 cards. Or, well, they had 2 cards, rather. Yeah, Aristocrat was one of the best cards they could have played there, just in terms of being able to interact with what I have. An untapped land here would be pretty nice. We have the Scob, we have the Naturalist. If I don't, I still have the backup play of running out the Dreg Mangler, which I'm at 12 life, so this does get a little bit annoying. Let's go Dreg Mangler. And I believe I can attack with my Flyer. Now that I have 2 blockers here. The Angel will gain us a bunch of life, which I do like. It'd be nice if they played a target here for the Naturalists. If not, I can just play the Scob. Can always just play the Scob. Wow, Syndicate Messenger, what a good thing to play there. They're trying to figure out if they have lethal here, I think. Aristocrat certainly can't attack. Okay, well, yes, they can do it that way. Yeah. So this is 3 damage. That is definitely 3 damage. Oh, that is a reason to keep the Pilgrim's Eye back. So now they have 3 damage on the table here, which is kind of annoying. I can't play the Seed Guardian because I don't have a double green, so I suppose the line here is to just play the Scob. Get back. Gust of Wind. The only problem is I can't bounce anything. I mean, I can bounce Nantuko Husk. I guess that's not terrible. And have them try to figure out what they want to do. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh my gosh, Triplicate Spirits? Am I just dead? 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage? Wow. I mean, this is how I won when I drafted the black-white deck too, so... And I don't have a lot of untapped lands in my deck. Oh, this is brutal. Now, the Cartel Aristocrat I can block, because I do have the Pilgrim's Eye. So there is that. I mean, I have to block it. So they have to sack 2 things if I double block this? No, 3 things. Sure. The thing is, those little flyers also deal a bunch of damage to me. So I think I'm okay just double blocking here and basically trading these 2 creatures for 3 flyers. All right, I'm at 6. Oh, goodness. Phalangia Archaeologist, what do you do for me? What do I want to bounce? Probably the Husk. Okay, we got the Husk out of the way. Oh. Nothing really worth bouncing. All right, let's play the Archaeologist now. Okay. I can put Guild Summit or Darksteel Ingot into my hand. Whoo-wee! If I draw an untapped land, I can play Seed Guardian. How many cards do I have left? 20? I'm gonna take the Ingot. I have plenty to do right now, and I'd rather just have more potential mana sources here and try to win that way. Like, being able to run out this Angel is the most important thing right now, because that's what's allowing them to drain... That gives them the potential to drain me out, right? And so right now, I'm effectively sitting at 3 life here with that Aristocrat. And the only thing that's really keeping me alive is having this Pilgrim's Eye as a blocker. Oh, wow, that was really good. Okay. That's the thing. They can sack the Flyer to give the Aristocrat Pro Blue. And then I kind of don't have a choice. Like, I feel like I need to block with my Pilgrim's Eye. So that can be something that they do. Because if I take it, I go to 1. Or I go to 3, and then any creature they play, I die. It does make my Gust of Wind significantly worse, though. If I block with the Pilgrim's Eye. Alright, so let's block here. Now the real question is, do we choose to block this with the Pilgrim's Eye? I guess so. Okay. Untapped land. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay. We can breathe a little bit. We can breathe a little bit. They had a game plan, and we can at least stabilize our life total just a little bit. Gives us a flyer here for Gust of Wind as well. Cavern Lamp Pad, what do you do? Intimidate? I guess I have to take it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Wait, what is Intimidate? Sorry, hold on. I messed this up. A creature with Intimidate can't be blocked by art. Oh, I just straight up can't block it. Never mind. Okay, let's kill the Lamp Pad here. And I'm just not attacking here. I'm still just trying to stabilize, I think. Next turn I can go Ingot into Seed Guardian, and then I think I'll feel a little bit more comfortable attacking. But like I said, just never running out of stuff to do with our mana here. I think this is just a really good opportunity to get the Ingot going. How many creatures do I have in the yard? 1, 2, 3. So I make a 3/3 green creature if they kill my Seed Guardian. Evolving Wilds is okay. Whew. Let's play the Archaeologist, see what we find. The Chromanticore! Oh, I feel so bad about that one. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, now we're gonna try to put some pressure. Some real pressure. Too bad I can't bounce my own things with Gust of Wind. Oh, the Chromanticore! Oh, that's so sad. Man, was hoping to hit something good there. Keening Apparition has no good targets here. Ob Nixilis's Cruelty. That is fantastic. What do I even bounce? Is it just Nantuko Husk? Okay. Okay. Let's play another Ingot. I'll keep the Gilgit in hand. I have enough mana, I think. Yep. They're 1 damage short from killing me. Oh my gosh. They are 1 damage short from killing me. Let's see what they do. Each creature represents a drain of 1. They can sack 2 things here to give the Cartel Aristocrat protection from blue and green. Okay. There's just nothing I can do about this. Oh, I need to kill this now. Because this can sack all three of these things. Well, I don't know what their last card is, but I can't block anyways, and I can't kill the aristocrat. So let's just get the cutthroat off the battlefield. So I'm going to go down to 2 life here. And they're going to go up to 10. But if they have nothing else, the Husk has to block the naturalists. And then I still get in for 10. Which is lethal. And we got them, they sacrificed everything else. Right? No supernatural stamina or artful maneuver. Those would be very bad for us. If they have nothing, we're okay. That makes a red dragon creature. Like I said, if they have nothing, we are good here. This is lethal. And also, this makes a red dragon, so they can't attack through, because they have to give pro blue and pro red. Right? This is assuming they have a removal spell. I guess if they kill my angel, I'm in trouble too. What do they have? 2 mana. Devour flesh. Nice. Okay, well, I'm at 2. And let's see how this goes. I have 2 blockers, so unless they can play a thing that makes a token, if they play a thing that makes a token, I'm dead. Really great game though. Really good back and forth. Stamina? Yeah. Woo! If they had that the previous turn, right? Oh my gosh. What a game. What a game. Good black-white synergy deck, and we were just able to turn things around. Props to the Archway Angel. Man, these games go long, though, I will say. What is this? What are we, 3-1? And we're an hour in? All right. Let's keep fighting the good fight here. Opponent on the place, sadly. I'm just gonna hope they don't have something aggro. Gruul Gilgate is not what I want to see. Actually, no, maybe it is. Maybe they're playing a gate deck. Nope. Ooh, that was really good. Allows us to play our gate as well. Okay. Heart Piercer Manticore is a good one. It's just a 4/3. Oh, it's got Embalm. Okay, I see. Let's hope they play something that I can Conclave Naturalist. That would be great. I mean, I might just play it anyways, just because it's a 4/4. Yeah. Probably. It depends on what I draw. Like, if I draw another 3-drop to play with the Pilgrim's Eye, that's also totally fine. I just take so much damage if I do that. Like, if I just go Guild Summit, I just feel like I take too much damage. So, the question now becomes, what do I do based off of this board, right? Because I can just bestow. I can just take 4 and bestow, and I think that's the play. Because if they kill my creature in response, I still have a Chromanticore in play, right? And if they don't, then I just have the ultimate racing machine. Boom! Build your own Baneslayer! Build your own Bane Slayer. Let's hope this gets it done for us. Next turn, we can go Pilgrim's Eye, get a land, then play Sarkhan and make another dragon, which is pretty good. Obviously, a disenchant effect would be pretty bad. 5 damage, okay. And Boulders, okay. But I still have a 4/4 for flying, first strike, vigilance, trample. Do they have another removal spell? Wait a sec. What do they have? Okay, they misread my card. I was probably gonna block, but I'm like, is there a giant growth in this format? Like, what just happened? Oh man, Chromanticore has been nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Well, that one was on the quicker side. 4 and 1. I was like, is there some kind of 1-mana combat trick that blows me out here? I mean, I still feel like I just have to block there anyways, but wow. All right, another... Okay, I will admit, my deck is a little bit slow. Okay? Okay, it's a bit slow. Fully admit that. But is it sweet? You better believe it. Sweetness 10. In terms of how good it actually is, much, much lower than that. Lead with this. Usually I want to lead with blue because of Essence Scatter, but... I think this hand wants to lead with the Guildgate because of the Harpooner. Play Basilica Screecher. I would accept that. This seems like it's not going to be a Basilica Screecher. Leaf Crown Dry. Voyaging. Okay, that's fine. I'm just playing this. Just a curve filler. Oath of Liliana. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Take 3. I feel like we need to get that going now. And cross our fingers and hope this isn't too bad for us. We'll see. An untapped land would be really nice. Didn't find it. I mean, we can still just play Seed Guardian. It blocks. And if they kill it, I still get a 1/1. We have the Angel to get us back, get our life back, so pretty decent spot to be in, I think. Ultimate price, okay. Oh, it gets I get a 2/2. Oh, that's... I thought I got a 1/1. Never mind. This is way better. All right, this is looking quite nice. I mean, this is the type of matchup that I think I generally like. Obviously, it depends on, you know, if they play like a Planeswalker or something. Yeah, of course. All right, well, that's not too bad because we can get whatever creature they play out of the way and kill the Garruk. Oh, they get a zombie? Oh my gosh, never mind. I forgot that they got a zombie here. Wow. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. How do I do this? Do I just go Dregmangler? They can't double block. They basically have to block both of my things. Oh yeah, that's actually a really good block. Yep. Yeah, good call opponent. But here's my play here. I get to do this. Garruk goes to 2. They're gonna find more creatures. I get to Essence Scatter, the biggest one. Then I still have Obnixilus's Cruelty and Gust of Wind. Let's see what they hit. They hit Tasigur and Voyaging Satyr. So we are certainly going to counter the Tasigur and then figure out the rest. Why did they have to play a Planeswalker? Not cool. With Oath of Liliana in play. I mean, literally the dream, right? The actual dream. I do have a Lumbering Falls as well, so if I absolutely want to kill Garruk, I think there's a really, really good shot that I'll be able to pull that off. I mean, Tasigur plus Voyaging Satyr seems like a pretty good line. And then they can play the Satyr or whatever. If they, I mean, they could even play something big, I guess, if they wanted to. Ooh. Yeah, I like just playing Dragmangler and just sending everything to Garruk. And then just try to deal with whatever else they play after. They're gonna just let it die. Hey, but that's big. That's big. That's one of the more problematic threats, and we have a pretty good board here now. They do have a ton of mana available, so it's not over yet by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. I see. I want to hold Gust of Wind for the Archway Angel. I think I probably just want to play the Angel this turn. This is fine. Still get in for a good amount of damage. And we get to gain 8 life? It's pretty good. Pretty good. And now Gust of Wind costs 2 mana, which is quite nice. Tomebound Lich. Okay. All the Death Touch creatures, huh? I am liking the setup, though. What do I want to get back with Possessed Scob? That's the question. Okay, Essence Scatter. That's very, very good. Actually, I'm going to keep the Gust of Wind here. And just keep up Essence Scatter. They're at 6 life. I have a lethal Archway Angel. Archway? Whatever. You know what I mean. But these slower mid-range decks generally is kind of where I want to be. And, excuse me, this should get it done. Bounce the Satyr. Draw a card. Scavenge. Boom. All right. I am shocked. I guess everybody just wants to do the slow thing. I am shocked we are doing as well as we are. It's just, I did not expect this start, I will say. But hey, this just makes me more excited to share this video with all of you, to be fair. All right, 5-1 on the play. I have an Essence Scatter, so I will keep. Lead with the blue source, of course, because we have the Essence Scatter. Then we want to play out a green source. I think I have more black cards, so let's play the green-black card. Or green-black land. Imperious Oligarch, very, very good. Ooh, that's a Darksteel Ingot, but can't play it just yet. Because we have all Guild Gates in hand. But that is what we signed up for. They're going to play a creature here, though, most likely. Okay, we'll counter it. It's just counter anything. That's a counter anything type of situation. Oh! Wow. Well, let's get Kiora going, and hopefully we can get her going really well. Whew. Okay. Let's keep shutting that down. Actually, now that I drew the Philology Archaeologist, why don't I just play that over the Niblis? Okay, we missed. It's a 1-4, which honestly is not terrible against an opposing Oligarch. Wow, all the oligarchs. And we drew an Archway Angel. Okay. I mean, they kind of have to attack now, right?
My pets love the vigor of battle.
If they don't kill my creatures, the cure just kills them. Okay, that doesn't do it. We'll see. Oh my gosh! We're about to emblem. We are about to emblem here, friends. We are about to emblem. It has happened. It has happened. All right. See if we hit a spell here. That's better than Niblis of Frost. Extremely unlikely. Yep. Come on, I didn't even get to see one Kraken. You gotta at least give me the one Kraken. Alright, well, whatever. We played a Kiora. They didn't have enough offense. And we were able to emblem that immediately. You'll love to see it. 6-1. Going for the trophy now. With our very sweet Chromanticore, Super Friends, Gates. It's all the titles. All of the titles. Alright, we are on the play. I am certainly keeping this. Gonna lead with a Selesnya Guildgate. Then we have the Phalagia Archaeologist. And first time we drew the Gate Colossus. Costs one less for each gate I control. Okay. Gonna get that in a fairly reasonable time frame, it seems. Let's hope to hit a spell. I actually don't even know how many hits I have with this card, but it's just a 2-drop, so... yeah, we are certainly going to take that. Oh no! Mountain and Plains. Oh no, we have a white source and a red source in hand. We're good. We're good. We're safe. We are safe. Rimrock Knight. Oh, do I have an answer for you? I'm gonna get a blue source. Huh, I actually did not have many lands to get. And given this start, I think I can just go Guild Summit, play Gruul Guildgate. But this is the dreaded red-white deck, right? What the hell is this? Oh, it's a 5/3? Okay. I kind of need to kill that now, don't I? Or do I? Maybe I just chump it. We'll see. Alright. You know what? I don't want to take damage. Oh, they could have the protection from colors cards, right? Okay, well, the reason why I did it that way is I didn't want them to bestow onto the Warhound. So, that is why I did that. This is super awkward. Super awkward. So we'll cost 5 next turn. I'm just gonna draw my cards here and just hope. I just feel like I need to draw the 2 cards here. Get my gates going. Alright. It's a big turn though. Certainly a big turn where they can come back. Okay. Draconic Roar. I'm at 15 still. We have the Gate Colossus that we can play next turn. We'll see what they do. 4 cards in hand. Looks like... oh, that's quite good. Yep. I'm gonna... block. Because they can use that to kill my creature anyways. Because if I play this, it costs 4 mana. So it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna play... I'm gonna play this because if they kill this, I can get it back. Oh. Well, that's horrible. Ouch. That's so much damage. I did say the red-white matchup might have been kind of rough. Compulsory Rest is just the perfect card in this spot. Okay, Kiora is a thing. Oh, I can sack it! Oh, my bad. Okay. Okay, let's target the Trailblazer, and then we can go up to 7 life. The next turn we can get it back.
The waves crash at my command.
What is happening? Damage can't be prevented! Oh my gosh! Dude, that is Galaxy Brain. That is amazing that they did that. Oh, that is incredible. I mean, I was dead anyways. But that's so cool that they did that. Wild Slash? Damage can't be prevented? That is amazing. Props to the opponent for seeing that line. Props to the opponent. All right. One more game to go. Come on. That was a good deck, good opponent. Our worst matchup. And now we're playing against one of the best drafters on Arena, NCAA. Whenever a set comes out, he's like always rank 1 or in the running. So this should be an interesting matchup here, indeed. I'm going to keep this hand here. 2 lands, Darksteel Ingot, double Philology Archaeologist. Let's play the blue land, given that we drew the untapped green land. Black, black, okay. Basilica Screecher. Hello, Crawl Harpooner. I would like to take action, yes. Right, black, red, Nantuko Husk. Sure. Let's play the Archaeologist. Take the Gust. Play the Gruul Guildgate. We're gonna chill. Our deck's not turn 2 Harpooner attack type of deck. Alright, they passed there, which is very, very good for us. And now we can go Ingot into Guildgate, then pass. We can go Niblis of Frost into Gust of Wind, which is very, very strong. Undead Butler, certainly very good with the Husk. Yeah, Butler is super strong. Black-Red Sacrifice is a very, very good archetype. An untapped land would be phenomenal, especially a blue. An untapped blue source would be so good. But we cannot complain too much here, probably. Gotta think. I could just play Gust of Wind as a tempo play here. Yeah, why don't we do that on a Husk? Okay, it's fine. Wow, they just really let me kill a Husk there. I am okay with this. I am okay with this. Not having a third blue source here is a little bit unfortunate. We'll see what happens. Thopter Engineer. So Husk can basically attack for free here. I'll take it. We can play a Naturalist now to just kill the Thopter, which is nice. The other nice part about this is the fact that like it's really hard for them to attack me. And I'm gonna attack them now, I think. Looks like they could have maybe had a supernatural stamina there. Okay, Dreadbore, sure. Don't play a Butler. Screecher, okay. Sure. Guild Summit is interesting, but I just don't know that that's what I want right now. At the same time, like playing Sarkin, making a dragon seems really strong. They kill the dragon and then it dies, I guess, though. It's really hard to kill it if I tick this up. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that. Let's draw a card. And then I'm going to play the Archaeologist. And we found a blue source for the Niblis of Frost, which is very nice. Let's take the Gust of Wind. And then we'll pass. No attacks. Obviously, if they have a Dreadbore, then Sarkin's just dead. And that's that, but... The Chromanticore is just going to swing things. I just assume I have the mana for this. But the Chromanticore should swing this pretty wildly. And I want to get that going as quickly as possible. It's pretty hard, I think, for Black-Red to deal with. The question is, what do I put it on? Putting it on Crawl Harpooner is just so much more damage. Alright. It was just Dreadbore. Fair enough.
I won't bow out graciously.
Yeah, and I'm happy trading anything here for the Husk, so that's fine. They have 1 mana left, and I think I'm just on Chromanticore here. Does it trample? It sure does. Alright, we're at 19. They used their removal spell. We got them to use the Dreadbore. And there you go, Chromanticore for the win! Oh my god, how many wins is that with Chromanticore? And we beat NCAA. Great draft. I actually don't know who they are in real life, but like I said, they play a ton whenever a set comes out. They're like, I don't even know if they're American, but I'm assuming it based on their name. They're like the American Ekin. But so it's really great to be able to finish them off. They were a little bit stalled on lands, but hey, getting a trophy with this sweet monstrosity of a deck is the greatest feeling in the world. Was Gates open? Not really. Not really. We were definitely fighting other people for gate payoff type cards. We did have a couple. The Colossus was solid. The Archway Angel was great. And then Guild Summit was okay as well, especially in the slower matchups. This draws you a ton of cards. Happy with some of the cheap things that we had. Could have certainly used more. I could have used some more Voyaging Satyrs, but more things to interact early would have been nice. But as far as power goes, 2 Planeswalkers, Chromanticore, the Angel to stabilize us, Gate Colossus for inevitability. We had card draw. I mean, this deck was super fun. And this deck does have bad matchups. If I just played against Boros 3 times in a row, I'd probably lose. But we didn't. And we got to live all the dreams. We did the Sarkin thing. We got to Ultimate Kiora. We Chromanticored our opponent a bunch of times. This was awesome and super fun. And this is exactly the type of experience that I want when I play this Pioneer Master set, especially because I'm kind of playing it sparingly for now, because I'm kind of going back and forth between this and Foundations. But let me tell you, I am super happy to be able to share this video with all of you, getting us a trophy, a few ranks, and getting to draft a really sweet deck in the process. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Additionally, check out TCG Player for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Make sure you click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but not least, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories, deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and more. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.